Okay, welcome to some Thursday morning movement. Oh, I see a couple of sweet folks have joined us for the movement section. Hi, welcome. And for those of you watching the recording, thanks for being here as well. So we're going to start today's session. Today's session will last about 40 minutes. And so I'll get you out of here by 8:45 if you're here live. And we've been working with, on the last couple of weeks, we've been working with really working with both the upper body, really clearing the respiratory system, keeping all of this really healthy. And then the sinuses, of course, everything involved with respiration. And also really working with the lower body in order to find grounding, a sense of stability in this really uncertain time. And so we're gonna actually begin today with working with our hands. So we're actually gonna warm up our hands. And in our meditations this week, we've been talking a lot about ways of returning to remembering you're alive and that you are a part of life and that you're a part of nature. And so here, just generating this heat between your hands. So we're not just doing this physically, we're also in our meditation practice, right? Putting our awareness fully into this physical experience. Oh, good, Joanna, thanks. I love that you guys love the chanting and the kids are joining in. It makes me feel so happy. Thanks for chatting that in. Okay, now I've got nice warm hands. I want you to just take a moment now and just hover the hands in front of your face and breathe. And let all the senses take in this moment. And then you're going to go ahead and we're going to start to just gently massage the face. And if your hands are still cold, you can go back to that as long as you need to, right? I want you to feel the sort of sinus line underneath the cheekbones, right? Find your way into the ear area. Oh, this spot right here for me is always like a real intense one. So maybe spend a little time there behind the jaw, letting the bottom of the jaw drop. We'll spend just another minute or so doing this kind of work. Any massaging of the face is totally welcome. Maybe you end up getting up into the skull. But everything that's happening in this skull area for about another 40 seconds or so. And you're breathing and you're allowing yourself to just be with the feelings. The feelings will guide where you need to be working, right? Just massaging all of this area, pressing it. And then if you want in this last 30 seconds to go into tapping, you can. Just a gentle tapping of these same spaces. If the massaging feels better, do the massaging, right? All we're doing is waking up spaces for prana to move, for energy to move. So I'll be working on this spot for a little while. Next week, I want us to work with some massage balls to go even deeper into some of these spaces. So hopefully you guys will have some by next week. Okay, make sure that now you move into the jaw and then starting to move a little bit into the neck. We're gonna do a little bit of work down the neck and just massaging anywhere in your neck and shoulders that feels right. And then finally, we're gonna tap the chest, okay? So first I want you to just see if you can feel the lines here between your, the intercostal muscles here, between the rib cage at the front of your chest. So you can kind of find those lines. And for some people, you might want to just massage those lines. Otherwise, I want you to tap, starting with under the collarbone. I don't care about the direction you go or anything, keep it really simple. And then tap the next line. Sounds different at the sternum, interesting, right? Tapping. And then finally, go ahead and lift up one arm and see if you can get to the side of the ribs, armpit area. And again, if massage feels better here, massage. And you're pouring your energy, your life force back into this space in your body, into the space of respiration, to the health of your lungs, making sure that the energy can move there. Lift the other arm and so that you can get access to the other side. We'll continue to do this kind of stuff. It'll get more intuitive. If this is newer to you, it might feel really awkward. It won't over time. It's just the simplest exploration of your own body. And again, the agenda is simply, I want to feel and honor these spaces. And I want to make it possible for prana to move in just the way it needs to there. You're not in charge of the prana moving exactly, but you're removing obstacles so that it can. Prana is just life. It's what we're made of. All right. So just take a moment now and just roll the shoulders up and back a few times. I get nice little crackles when I do that. And then nadhi shodhana. So you're going to take your right hand in front of your face. You're going to connect the right middle finger to your third eye. Mine's disappearing into my great curtain of bangs. I'm trying to grow them out. Right thumb is outside of your right nostril and the ring finger outside of your left. Let them just hover there for a moment. Breathe in through both nostrils. And breathe out through both nostrils. And then plug up your right nostril and just breathe in through your left. And then switch, just breathe out of your right. Breathe in right. Switch, breathe out left. And we'll continue. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Go with the rhythm that works for you. Inhale left. Switch before you exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Feel the full inhale right. Feel the full exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Stay on that side, inhale. Switch sides, exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. One more set, inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. And switch, exhale left. Float the right hand down, breathe in through both nostrils. Breathe out through both nostrils. Do another breath like that. Maybe smiling a bit, grateful for the gift of life coming through your breath. Then you're going to move onto hands and knees for the next part of the class. And we'll be doing some work on the hands and knees in this sequence today. So that being said, you might want a blanket that lives under this lesson. I maybe just lost my microphone. Okay, cool. Great. All right. So hands and knees. Maybe you've got a blanket here. Maybe you've got a block handy for the next section of class. You can start to do some cats and cows. Maybe you already started doing that since I've been fidgeting with my technology and lights and things. So yeah, cats and cows, really simple movement. Lifting the chest, rounding the spine. Might be easier to see me this way, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think so. And maybe wiggle your hips a little side to side. We'll be doing some work with the hips today. Wake those puppies up. Okay. Now you're gonna reach the left arm forward and reach the right leg back. So opposite arm and leg. And this may be sort of challenging enough for some people. They may just want to stay here looking at the floor and balancing. Otherwise, take your left elbow toward your right knee and round. And then do that 3 more times. Reaching and rounding. Reaching and rounding. Reaching and rounding. Now reach really, really, really long here, and then go ahead and take the hand down, take the knee down, and simply switch sides. So left leg reaches back, right arm reaches forward, or of course, if you ever do the opposite side first, just switch, right? On your next exhale, if you're gonna round in, go for it, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Everything returns to the core as you exhale, to the center as you round. You can tuck your chin a little bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach and expand. And exhale, round into center. Now reach long. And then take the hand down, take the knee down. And then do whatever you need to kind of reset. Maybe you swish the hips side to side. Maybe do a couple cats and cows. And actually, in preparation for the next exercise, why don't you do this? Look over your left shoulder and kind of stick your left hip out so you can kind of see it. And then other side. So look over your right shoulder and swish your hips a little to the right. Do that 1 more time each side. Look left, swish left. And then to the right. Look right, swish right. Okay, great. Now here's the next move. You're gonna pick up your left foot and you're gonna reach it back in space. Then you're gonna cross the left foot over to the right and then look over your right shoulder. Cool, then we've got another move. There's just 2 moves in this exercise. The next move is you'll start to look over your left shoulder and your left knee will, lo and behold, arrive up your upper left arm. Tapping maybe, maybe not. And then that's it, let's do that 3 more times. So reach that left foot back and across, look right. And then reach that knee forward and tap it to the left arm as you look left. Twice more. Left foot over to the right, gaze right. Exhale, left knee forward, gaze left. Inhale, left foot back to the right, look right. Exhale, bring the knee forward, look left. Do 1 more like that with your own breath. You might have to move a little faster than I'm moving, it's fine. Good, and then I want you to just reach your left foot back, but now in line with your right foot and your right knee and hand, and just prop yourself up on your side. I'll show you from this angle. So that's it. Now you're just in the side stretch, and I want you to feel that space at the outer hip. Feel the space at the side of the ribs. Take a couple breaths here. Can you make more of kind of an arc through that left side? Beautiful, you're gonna end up back on your hands and your knees. And then step your right foot back. The right foot's on the ground, and then you cross it over. So the right foot ends up crossed or off of your mat, and you can see it over there. Now, you're gonna start to take the right knee to the right upper arm and tap it, looking to the right. And then take that right foot back. Off the left side of your mat, look left. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, bring it back, look left. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right upper arm, look right. Inhale, reach it back, and to the left, look left. Again, bring it forward, look right. And again, reach it back, look left. Last time, reaching it forward. And reaching it all the way back, looking left. Now, go ahead and take that right foot, so it's back in line, but in line with your left foot, and then rock onto your left hand and left knee. You want the left knee directly under your hip, and I like to swing this left foot out a little bit sometimes and kind of grip it onto the side of my mat, and then right arm reaches alongside the ear. For whatever reason, for today, this side feels like it's way more tight and congested around my right hip point. Notice what this side feels like for you. And then with tiny little micro adjustments of your body and deep breaths, let there be more energy in that space. All right, coming onto hands and knees. You may want to leave your blanket there for the moon salutes that we're going to do next, but for now, downward dog. Feel your breath, feel your connection to the earth through your hands and your feet. The breath is life moving through you. Everywhere that the breath goes, your attention goes. And where your attention goes, energy flows. Start to bring your feet forward to the front of the mat. And once you arrive there, just hang over your legs. You could either keep that blanket halfway down the mat, or you could move it off to the side. We are going to do these moon salutes now. I'm going to try to do it facing this way. We're going to do these moon salutes now that we've been working on. So to begin, I want you to hook your thumbs and reach the arms forward and up, breathing in. Exhale, bend the knees, put your belly on your thighs, then interlace your fingers behind your back and drop your head. Inhale, skiers pose, squeeze your inner legs together, reach your arms back behind you and sit deep and low. Your belly may even be sort of on your thighs. Step your left foot back, option to put the hands on the floor for that transition. Lower the knee maybe onto your blanket. Hook thumbs, inhale, reach up, keep the core really engaged. And exhale, hands down, sit back for runner's stretch for this one. Flex the right foot, lengthen your spine, and fold over your right leg. 3 breath cycles, feeling yourself here. 1, noticing where the stretch is, and invigorating that space with your breath, your attention. Last breath. And then go ahead and shift the weight forward, low lunge, pick up your left knee, and then come up high lunge. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the ceiling, straighten your front leg nice and slow. And then exhale, rebend. Again, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. One more time, straighten. And bend. And then just release the hands back down to the ground. Step back to plank pose. Either stay in plank pose or choose some form of vinyasa. I'll do one of my favorites, a really simple, very little chaturanga where the chest comes forward, the elbows back, and then I come back up to plank and downward dog. But everyone's got their own practice. Everyone's, I imagine, studied different forms of vinyasa yoga, and I'm welcoming you guys to do whatever transitions there that you need. Also reach out to me if you're ever curious about any of the transitions or poses, and I'll make a little tutorial for you, okay? Look forward, Step or hop your feet forward between your hands. Then inhale, lengthen your spine, lift the chest, exhale, fold down into your legs. Bend your knees, squeeze the inner legs together, engage your core, hook your thumbs, reach the arms forward and up, straight legs at the top of your shin. And then we go right back in. Bend the knees, belly on the thighs. Interlace the fingers and drop the head, straight legs. Inhale, skiers pose. We'll step the right foot back, option to put your hands on the earth, lower the knee. Either stay just like this and lift your chest, or actually hook your thumbs and make the gesture a little fuller, whatever feels safest for your back. Runner's stretch. So now you're going to shift the weight back so that the right hip lands over your right knee, left leg extends, left foot flexes. Lengthen your spine and then commit to the pose, diving over your left leg. Breathing for 1. Breathe, 2. Three. Breathe. 4. Oh yeah, we said 3, didn't we? I got kind of into it. Okay, low lunge. Low lunge, and then high lunge. Engage through your belly and your feet and come all the way up. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms up to the ceiling. And then ride the breath up as you straighten the front leg and lift your chest. And then ride the exhale down. So you bend the knee, it lands directly over the ankle. And then again, straighten, lift. Exhale, bend and lower. Once more, straighten and lift. Exhale, bend and lower. Keep the core really engaged. Keep the spine long as you reach the hands forward, down, step to plank. Your choice, once again, I'll demonstrate this really simple chaturanga back to plank, which is really great if you want to be building upper body strength without compromising the low back. So exhale, you lower. Don't go down very far because you're coming right back up, plank pose. Everybody meet in downward dog or child's pose, 3 breaths. And then make your way back to the top of the mat. And we're gonna add on a little to this sequence. So these first poses will just be a flow. Hook your thumbs, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, belly on your thighs. Interlace fingers, then straight leg, drop head. Inhale, skiers pose, squeeze the inner legs, lift the chest, look a little forward on the floor. Step your left foot back as you breathe out and lower the knee. Lift the chest and maybe also the arms with the thumbs hooked. Hands down, sit back for runner's stretch, extend the front leg, fold. Complete the exhale. Come forward as you breathe in, low lunge. Come all the way up, high lunge. Interlace fingers, palms to sky as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. This time, keep the front leg straight. Spin your back heel down and open the hips and heart to the side for triangle pose. Adjust the feet. Get them nice and aligned, and then reach the right arm forward and connect your right hand to your right shin. And breathe here for 1. Feel your breath, hear your breath for 2. Breathe in, 3. Can you feel that outer hip point here? Side of the ribs. We stretched this area earlier. Just notice what's available for you in terms of sensation. Last breath. Good, and then if someone's reaching and grabbing your wrist from above, reach up through the left arm. And then the right hand can come to your belly. Step the left foot forward and a little to the left. And then you should be able to feel that your belly, your hips start to point straight forward to the front of the mat again. Twisted triangle. So reach forward through your heart. And then bring the left hand down next to the right foot. Traditionally, it's outside, right? But it may or may not be able to go there. Right arm to the sky. A block is a beautiful thing. Feel free to grab that. Breathe here. 2. Breathing. 3. Keep pressing down through your feet, engaging your belly. The heart reaches forward out of your hips. And then lean the heart back. 4. And 5. Look forward. Take the right hand down. Now you're going to put weight on the right hand for Ardha Chandrasana, weight on the right foot. Option to take your block and shift it forward in line with your right pinky toe. Hear your breath. For 2. Option to bend the left knee and reach your hand for the foot. 3. Where's the prana moving? Just put your breath there. Put your attention there. Last breath cycle. Exhale, 5. You're going to look down and land the left foot next to the right foot. Bend your knees and put your belly on your thighs and then just drop your head. Now you straighten the legs as much as you want here. Maybe shake out the head a little bit. Big exhale. Then hook your thumbs in front. Big inhale, reach up, rise up. And exhale, just float the arms down, close the eyes. Take a moment here, take a full breath in as if you're breathing through the soles of your feet. And a full breath out as if you're breathing out of the crown of your head. All right, other side. Hook thumbs, reach forward and up, inhale. Bend your knees, belly on your thighs, interlace fingers behind your back. Exhale, drop head. Skier's pose, breathe in, squeeze the inner legs together, look a little forward on the floor. Step your right foot back as you breathe out, lower your knee. Lift chest, maybe lift arms. Lower hands, sit back into runner's stretch. Fold over the left leg as you push all the air out. Tip forward into low lunge, and then make it up into a high lunge. Interlace your fingers, palms to sky, shoulders down the back as you breathe out, long neck. Straighten the front leg, inhale. And then start to open up for triangle, exhale. You're gonna reach forward through your left arm. Reach, 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 reach. Connect the left hand to the shin, or if you've got a different variation, maybe the block's under the hand, fine. Right arm to the sky, back of the neck long, breathe. And feel. Feel the breath coming in and going out. Feel the space of that outer right hip. Really press down through your feet, engage through your belly. Heart reaches forward to make more space. Last breath. And then as if someone is divinely lifting that right hand, you can come all the way back up. Left hand to your belly, and that'll help you just steer everything forward. Right foot steps forward and a little to the right. Keep pressing down through your feet as you lift up through your right arm, hinge at your hips, tilt forward, and then find your right hand outside of or inside of your left foot. I'm usually checking my sacrum with my left hand to make sure that it's flat, and then the left arm can come up in line with the left shoulder. Breathe deeply for 2. Breathe for 3. Feel Uddiyana Bandha, that belly back to the spine here. 4. Exhale. 5. Look forward and down. Pick up that block if you've got it. Shift the weight into your left hand and your left foot. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. I think it's a half moon right now. Then you're gonna bend the right knee, maybe, and reach for the foot if that's in your practice. Wherever you are making space with your attention, with your breath. Feel the breath, hear the breath. One more. And then look down and simply step the right foot next to the left. And you could bend both of your knees and make it kind of gentle as you arrive back into the legs. Straighten the legs if you like, exhale. Then hook your thumbs, come through bent knees, reach up, rise up, grow really, really tall. And then lower your arms. We've got here. Yeah, we're gonna do that sequence one more time as a flow. And we'll just add on a little pose at the very end. Here we go. Hook thumbs, inhale, reach up. The breath leads, you follow. Exhale, bend your knees, belly on your thighs, interlace fingers behind your back. Straight legs, drop. Skier's pose, inhale, lift the chest, sit your hips back. Left foot steps back, left knee lowers. Chest lifts, maybe arms big and keep that inhale in as you lower your hands, then sit back, extend the front leg. Now exhale, runner's stretch. Inhaling, coming forward to low lunge. Take your time, plant through your feet. Rise up to high lunge, interlacing the fingers, palms to sky as you breathe out. Straighten that front leg as you breathe in, open up to the side. Triangle, come forward, though we won't hold it. Keep really engaged through the feet, legs, and core. Come all the way up, start to spin the heart and the chest facing forward yet again like they were in high lunge, but now the back heel is down. Come forward, left hand outside of the foot, right arm up, twisted triangle. Inhale, transition into Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale there. Here's our last pose of the sequence, Warrior Two. Arrive in Warrior Two, big breath out, and commit for 5 breaths. For 1, 2, 3, breathe. 4, exhale, 5. Flip your palms, inhale, reverse warrior. I guess that's the last pose of the sequence. And then hands come to the ground and meet me in downward dog. Option to take your vinyasa, any form is fine. As long as it feels safe. Downward dog. Let's all take a big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth, clear it out, 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 out. Another inhale. And this time as you exhale, transition, either stepping or hopping your feet forward. Then lengthening the spine and exhale, folding down into your legs. Bend your knees, sit the hips back as you hook your thumbs and come all the way up. And let's go right back in. Bend the knees, belly on the thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your back, straight legs, drop. Skier's pose. Sit the hips back as you reach the arms back with a little forward on the floor. Then right foot steps. Right knee lowers. Chest lifts. Maybe you hook thumbs and reach arms. Hands down, sit back for runner's stretch and complete this exhale. Come forward into low lunge, picking up the back knee. Pushing the floor away, breathing out as you interlace fingers and palms go to sky. Breathing in as you slowly straighten the front leg, spin the back heel down, open out, triangle, come forward. Use the inhale to ride back up and pivot the hips facing forward again, right foot steps a little forward and to the right. Exhale as you come into twisted triangle. Raising the left arm. Look forward, Ardha Chandrasana, transition on an in-breath. Raising the right leg and the right arm. And then on this in-breath, Warrior Two transition, landing as lightly as you can on your right foot. Gaze over your left fingers, stay here for 1, Breathe deeply. 2. Soft gaze over the left fingers. 3. 4. Breathe. 5. Flip your palms. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Hands to the planet. Exhale. You'll meet me in downward dog. All right. Inhale, lift up your left leg. And then exhale, take your left knee forward, pigeon pose. I promised a little hip opening and restorative here at the end. So pigeon, set yourself up nicely. If you know the alignment that feels right to you, go ahead and fold forward. If it's newer to you, I want you to get your left outer thigh parallel to the side of the mat. This is the way to demonstrate this. So do this here. You can't really see that, can you? I want there to be like a straight line between your left outer thigh and the left side of your mat. Yeah, so it's not the knee jutted out to the side or the knee way crossed over and the hip out to the side. Okay, that's all. We'll stay here for a minute. Slow down your breath. And allow yourself to fully experience this moment. Life is happening in the now. Drop out of your stories about the now and feel life itself. Reinvest in the source. Now, if you want to add in humming, you're going to take a big breath in and then do a deep, low hum. Now, come up onto your hands, lift up through your chest, and meet me in downward dog again. Lift the right leg up. Tuck your right knee inside of your right wrist. And set yourself up. Checking that the hips are square. And then reach the heart forward. And commit to the pose. Obviously, you want to find the same alignment points that I was speaking of before. Right outer thigh in line with the outer edge of your mat on the right side. Another indicator that your hips are square. The left kneecap and the left top of foot should be actually on the ground, not pointed out to the side. And if you find that they are, you probably need to adjust a little and maybe put some propping under your right sit. Now stay here for a minute, breathe, feel life moving through you. Add in the hum, so big inhale, and then a deep low hum. Walk your hands back and lift your heart up as you breathe in. Downward dog as you breathe out. Then you're going to come forward, and I'm going to put you into one more pose today to rest. And there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. I want something under your heart. So it could be a block that goes right under this space here, right under the shoulder blades. Could be a rolled blanket. That could also, this is all going to be on the floor, obviously. I'm just demonstrating it in the air for you now. That could be on the mat that you lie back on it right about there. Some people actually like it to be along the spine like this, but I want something that's going to help you feel a little opening in the chest and the throat, but without it being too intense. So most of us will want a second thing under the head. So the first part's the heart, the second part is supporting the head. So I'm going to go ahead and put a blanket for my head today and a block under my heart. And you can experiment with that. Definitely take your time getting it right. If you cannot figure out how to do a heart opener in a way that feels really good and yummy for you today, take any restive pose. It could just be Shavasana, but this is the end of our class. This is actually better. Okay, this is the end of our class today. It's just a minute or so here, resting in some kind of restorative pose that feels good. If you do have this going on with the heart, you may be asking, what do I do with my legs? Literally whatever's comfortable, and you might try a few different formations before you figure out what feels the nicest. Maybe some of you are doing some other closing posture that just feels lovely in your body. My main purpose of having all these classes throughout the week is just that you have time for yourself. I don't care so much that we're all doing exactly the same thing. We'll just spend a few moments breathing, directly perceiving from the inside the power of life, the realness of now. Now, if you're going to come out, just make sure that you move really slow. You could roll to the side if you've got props under you, or you could kind of press into your elbows, use your core and sit up. Move really slow. If you want to stay where you are a few more minutes, I strongly encourage that. And whatever you choose to do, I hope that the rest of your day is really beautiful. And I hope that I see you again soon.